What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Here I have an RB0 manifold that I bought for $120, where the holes have been sanded out to a greater amount so that it's sort of the same as the RB1. And today I'm going to be upgrading this manifold, which is very dirty at the moment. And yeah, it's just a little video to show you guys how. So for the tools you will need is a Phillips head screwdriver, a 12mm socket, and a 10mm socket. And that's pretty much it. So you want to start by doing this bolt, that bolt, and that'll just get this thing loose. And we just want to take out the air box first. And then after that, you want to do this bolt, that bolt. Yeah, I think those are all the bolts you want to do. And then basically you just want to loosen the screw here. And that will make it so the airbox is free. Also want to do the sensor. Simply unplug and put it aside for now. We want to get this thing loose as well, which you can use pliers for. Just squeeze and yeah, you just want to take the airbox out. Box out. Next screws you want to do are, or bolts, sorry, this one, and that one, and then this one down there, so 4. And they're all 12mm. So a quick little tip. So this is very tight. Your socket like that. Find a big old stick, probably metal, shove it on there, and then just bam, easy. There you go. Of course, I cut my thumb. You're definitely gonna end up with injuries after this, most likely. But now it's loose, so yeah, just a easy little tip. Right, I got 2 out. For this bottom one here, you might want a longer socket set, just because it's quite difficult with the small one I had. So yeah, and I put gloves on because your car is always trying to kill you. Just remember that. Alright, once you got all 4 bolts out, the throttle body will be loose. And I'm pretty sure we're just going to do the sensor, take the sensor out, and some annoying tubes. Yeah, so do that, and it'll be loose. Cut to that. Okay, I probably put a message in this video earlier, but anyways, you do not have to fully get this thing off. You just got to get it loose enough like this, so that you can get to those bolts. This one right here with my fingers tapping, and there's one behind it as well. So these 2 bolts is all you gotta get to. Yeah, so basically guys, you just want to push this thing over so it's like that pretty much. Perhaps taking off some of these hoses might help it push over a bit, but then once you've got access to these bolts, you just want to loosen them with the 10mm socket that was advised at the beginning of the video, and then bam, you can just do the rest with your fingers on the new one. That's where, yeah. It's basically just this. These are all 12. Yeah, they're all 12. So these bolts next. Also for these bottom bolts, you'll want to use a really long socket thing so that it's easy, because that one did not fit. So once you guys have done those bolts, the next one is this little one in here. And you might want your long thing again, because yeah, it's difficult without it. And just like that, finally this thing is loose, so you can take it out. Never mind, there's a hose at the back, so do that and then it'll come out. And just like that is out. So next thing you want to do is give this a wipe down, because your car deserves it. If you wipe that down, that's extra like 2 horsepower, trust me. But yeah, here's the size difference between the 2. I have the RB0. Shout out to the guy that I bought this off. It was 120 NZ from him. He sanded out these holes so that they're a better size and more similar to the, we need that, original. But yeah, the size difference to this is very different. You can see just how much more beefier this thing is. I mean, this part right here, I don't think, it's just hollow plastic, but if you see from underneath, the thing is definitely beefier. and yeah, it definitely has more weight to it as well. But yeah, the one I got came with the sensor and came with the seals, so I won't have to swap them off the original. But yeah, I think I might paint the inner part of the square red. I think he painted this white, which, yeah, I definitely agree. It makes it sound much more for when it's like, to when it's black, I mean. But yeah, this thing's so much nicer compared to this. You're cleaning it, make sure to like have these 4 holes blocked up, because that goes directly into your engine, and you don't want dust or like grass or like anything like that in your engine. So make sure everything is 100% clean when you're doing this. Yeah, like that, it's clean. So yeah, we can start putting on the beefier one now. So cool. And just like that, guys, it is all back together. You want to give it a test. Start with the bonnet open, just listen for any leaks or anything. Make sure every bolt is tight. All the sensors are back on, all of the hoses are back on, all the clips back. Just give everything a good tighten, make sure, look over, and then should be good to go. And you should have extra horsepower and a nicer look. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and yeah, that's it. First reactions, feels okay. Have to yet to give it some throttle though. You're gonna get my first impressions on what it's like versus before. Definitely has more pull in eco mode, that's for sure. Try sport mode now. Like some extra pull. It's not too different, but there's something.